Hello everyone, welcome to solve this math Olympiad exponential equation problem, and here we have 4 to the power of m plus 16 to the power of m equals to 64 to the power of m. And now we solve this problem for the values of m. So the very first step we are going to do is here first we rewrite this equation as, because we have 4 to the power of m, we write the first term as it is, and plus we have 16 to the power of m, and we know that 16 equals to 4 square and its whole power m equals to 64, and we write the 64 as 4 cubed and its whole power m. So now in the next step here we need the nice exponential law, and we know about this law. If we have a to the power of m to the power of n, it is equals to a to the power of m times of n. So now we use this nice exponential law here, so that this expression will be rewritten as 4 to the power of m plus, here we interchange these two exponents and we write it as 4 to the power of m and its whole square. Similarly, here we interchange these two exponents and we write it as 4 to the power of m and its whole cubed. So now you see here this equation will becomes exponential in 4 to the power of m, so that we will take here y equals to 4 to the power of m. So now we put 4 to the power of m equals to y. So the above equation will becomes in this form: y plus y square equals to y cubed. So this equation will becomes cubic in y variable, so that now we move these two values to the right hand side, and it will becomes y cubed minus y square minus y equals to 0. So this is the cubic equation. So here you see that we have y be the common term, so that we take a common y here and we get y squared minus y minus 1 equals to 0. So after that we have two cases here. So the first case is we take y equals to 0, and the second case is we take y square minus y minus 1 equals to 0. So here we back substitute the value of y in this case, and you see here we have the value of y is 4 to the power of m. So we substitute it here, so it will becomes 4 to the power of m equals to 0. So here you know that 4 to the power of m be the exponential function, and we know that an exponential function cannot be equals to 0, or exponential function cannot gives us the 0 value. So it is not possible an exponential function equals to 0, so that we will rejected this case and we can just proceed here this case only. So in this case here we use the nice quadratic formula in order to solve this quadratic equation, and here we first write the coefficients of this equation, and its coefficients are a equals to 1, b equals to minus 1, and c equals to minus 1. And here we use the quadratic formula. So the quadratic formula will be looks like in this form: y equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a. So here we substitute all these three values in this formula, and we write it as y equals to minus b. So we have the value of b is minus 1 plus minus square root of b square. So the value of b is minus 1, so it will becomes minus 1 square minus 4 times of a is 1 and c is also 1, and this whole divided by 2 times of a, and our a is 1. So here we need some simplifications, and we write it as y equals to 1 plus minus square root of minus 1 square becomes plus 1, and this minus times of minus becomes plus 4 divided by 2. So that it will be written as y equals to 1 plus minus square root of 5 divided by 2. So now again we convert here these two cases. So we copy down the terms here in two cases form. So first we write the positive value, it is 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2, and now here we write the negative value, which is y equals to 1 minus square root of 5 divided by 2, because here we have two values of y, positive and negative. So we convert these two in two cases. The first is positive and negative. So now we back substitute the value of y, and here you see that the value of y is 4 to the power of m. We substitute it in both of these cases and we get 4 to the power of m equals to 1 plus square root of 5 over 2, and in this case we have 4 to the power of m equals to 1 minus square root of 5 divided by 2. So first we discuss the second case, and in this case we have this is negative value and this is exponential function. So we know that an exponential function always gives us the positive value, but this equation gives us the negative value. So we say that an exponential function is equals to some negative value, but it is not possible because exponential function always gives us the positive value. So it is not possible an exponential function equals to some negative value, so that we rejected this case as well, and we proceed here this case only. And in order to solve this case we need to take the log on both of the sides of this equation. So we write it as log of 4 to the power of m equals to log of 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. So here we use the property of log and we move this m to the front of this log, and we write it as m times of log 4 equals to log of, here we separate the log of these two terms and we write it as log of 1 plus square root of 5 minus log 2. So here we use the property of log on both of the sides. So here we write this 4 as 2 square, so it will be written as log of 2 square equals to, we have the value of 1 plus square root of 5. We know that 1 plus square root of 5 is equals to 3.23. We have the value of 1 plus square root of 5 is in decimal form is 3.2360 minus log 2. So here we move this 2 to the front of this log and it will be written as 2m into log of 2 equals to, here we have the value of this logarithmic term is equals to 0.51 minus, we have this is log of 2. So here we divide both of the sides by log 2 and we get 2m equals to 0.51 over log 2 minus, when we divide this by log 2, so it will be cancelled by each other and we get 1. So here we know that the value of log 2 is 0.301 minus 1. So when we divide these two values it will becomes 1.6943 minus 1. So this will be equals to 0.6943. So here we have 2m, and now we move this 2 to the right hand side and we get our m equals to 0.3471. So this is the final answer of this question, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.